Hello teacher, my name is Samuel Rios. Today I'm going to talk about linguistic competence and communicative competence. The first one is linguistic competence. This is to refer along you to construct structurally correct sentences. In this case, it is technical based on language and answer the question. We have seven essential points, seven essential components in order to study this part. The first one is phonology. Phonology to refer the study of the speech sounds on language and how they are organized, combined, and function to four words of meaning. Okay. The next is the phonetic. Phonetic is the branch of linguistics that study the physical sound of human speech, how they are produced, articulated, and perceived. Okay. The next is lexicon. Lexicon refers to the complete set of the word vocabulary used in language or by a particular person, group, or profession. In this case, for example, in a medical lexicon, we have some words such as cardiovascular, neurologic, something else. Okay. The next is morphology. Morphology is to refer to linguistics that study the structure, okay, and formation of words, how they are built from a smaller unit, okay. In this case, for example, removable, okay. Move is a basic word, re is a prefix, and able is a suffix, okay. The next is semantic. Semantic is to refer to the linguistics that study the meaning of word, phrases, or sentences, how language conveys idea, intention, and relationship. Okay. In this case, for example, the word bank. Okay, meaning you can think what is the meaning? Meaning in a financial institution. Okay. Next is the syntax. Syntax is the branch of language that study the rules and principles that govern sentence structure, how words are arranged and combined into the four main phrases. Okay. The next is pragmatics. Pragmatic is the branch of linguistics that study how context influences the interpretation of meaning in communication. Okay. The second component is a communicative competence. It is to refer a person's ability to use a language appropriately and effectively in different social contexts. It involves not only what do you knowledge, grammatical rules, okay, and linguistic competence does, but also need to know when, how, and with what is the intention to use a language. Okay, we have four essential components in order to study this part. The first one is linguistic competence. Linguistic competence refers to knowledge, the grammar, vocabulary, sound, and their pronunciation, phonetics, the rules, and government. Okay. In this case, for example, a student who says she goes to the school every day. In this case, to demonstrate the competence because they are used the correct grammar. Okay. Social linguistic competence. This refers to knowledge how social culture rule use and how to use and respond to language. Okay. The next is discursive competence, is to refer the knowledge on how to produce and understand oral and written text in the speaking, writing, listening, reading. Okay. In this case, for example, after the wearing, in this case, for example, a correct structure form. The field we arrive at the airport, then we check in the lounge. After that, I were in the gate. Okay. In this case, is show logical sequence with the connector. Okay. The next is a strategic competence. This is the ability to recognize and repairs communication Fowler before, during, and the after a call. Okay. Okay, we have relevance in the English teaching. Relevance in the English teacher. First one is a grammar-only approach does not warrant that the student can communicate. Effective teaching must combine both approach or teaching rules, linguistic competence, or practical life situation is a communicative competence. Okay, thank you so much. This is my video teacher. Thank you for your attention.